become endangered for two main reasons: loss of habitat and loss of genetic variation. A loss of habitat can happen naturally. Human activity can also contribute to a loss of habitat. Development for agriculture, housing, industry reduce the habitat of native organisms. So if you want to know more about my exploration, keep viewing this video. Stay tuned.
Now, let's focus on something greater and deeper, the endangerment of the Lar Gibbon. The Lar Gibbon is not the monkey. There may be lesser apes, but they are no less impressive than other primates. The Lar Gibbon is something greater. This known monkey is found in the forests of South and Southeast Asia countries such as Malaysia. It is one of the most well-known gibbon species in the world. The Lar Gibbon is covered in thick, soft hair. The top side of their head has a white fur on it. This primate can survive for 25 to 30 years. The Lar Gibbon lives in a variety of forest types throughout the Southeast Asia. They generally prefer high around 1,200 meters above sea level. They retire to their tall, sleeping trees several hours before dusk. They are mostly frugivorous, that is, they eat a lot of food. They especially love fruit, which can make up to half their diet. Fruit from the liana veins are the sweet fruit, and berries are also enjoyed. Leafy plant, flower, young leaves, new shoot, insect, and occasional bird's egg are on the white-handed gibbon menu too. When it's come to the fruit consumption, white-handed gibbon exhibit a discriminating palate. To find the ripest fruit, they test several pieces. Those pieces deemed unripe are rejected. The Lar Gibbon inhabit the greatest north of rain. They make their home in the countries of Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Myanmar, and Thailand. Preferred habitat of the white-handed gibbon include dipterocarp forest, submontane forest, lowland forest, seasonal evergreen forest, peat swamp forest, bamboo forest, mixed digestion forest, and semi-digestion monsoon forest. Their home territories range from 70 to 40 hectares.
White-handed gibbons are diurnal creatures, meaning that they are active during daylight hours. An adult male sounds reveille each dawn, emitting a solo call that tells the others in his family that it's time to get up. The group wakens, takes care of their bathroom business, while hanging from a tree branch, and begins to forage through their tree habitats. Gibbons are masters of agility, and the white-handed gibbons are no exception. Although these primates lack a tail, they possess an innate sense of balance. They have been observed high above the forest floor, walking across branches bipedally, that is, on their hind legs, with their arms raised above their heads to steady their step. Think of a tightrope walker. White-handed gibbons retire to their sleeping trees several hours before dusk. Unlike great apes, these lesser apes do not make nests. Individuals sleep one to a tree, neighboring one another. By selecting the tallest trees to spend the night, their movements between trees are less easily observed by potential predators. These highly vocal primates are uncharacteristically quiet when in their sleeping trees, again to avoid attracting the attention of potential predators who include cloud leopards, tigers, pythons, hawks, and eagles. If threatened, white-handed gibbons might mob together to chase off a predator. After mating, female gibbons are pregnant for 7 months before giving birth to a single young. Females give birth every 2 to 3 years, and the young stay with their parents for 6 to 8 years. Unusually for primates, the male helps look after the young.
Our planet is being cut and cleared. Our wildlife is being killed. Our rainforests are burning. The decreasing population of Lar Gibbon has now accelerated, where we have lost approximately 50% over the past few years. The result, gibbons are not only included in the most endangered apes, but also the most endangered primate species of the world. Habitat loss, degradation, hunting, and illegal trade. They are hunted for food and used in local medicine. The illegal pet trade is thriving across the whole Southeast Asia. Young gibbons are caught to be sold as pet, and its mother will be killed in order to obtain the young animal. Often in this process, mother and infant are both killed as the mother tries to protect her young. There are some protected forest areas, but often they are poorly managed, and wildlife laws are not enforced effectively. Rural poverty and lack of awareness of the threats facing the gibbons and their forests are additional costs for inadequate gibbons protection. Lack of information is not just a local problem. The threats faced by the gibbon are largely unknown on an international level.
So what should we do to conserve the Lar Gibbon? Firstly, we must protect their gibbons and their habitats. Secondly, we must build capacity in the range state. Next is to conduct scientific research on the gibbon to help inform the conservation of the strategies. Next is to promote a gibbon-friendly policies, monitor the gibbons' numbers, the population trends, and also the threats to the gibbons and their habitats. Lastly, the preservation of the tropical forest is imperative to the gibbon's survival because if it disappears, so do the gibbons.
We can save species without sacrificing people's right or forcing a few more people to pay most habitat protection costs. So we should save endangered species
Because it saves our native fish,
Plants and other wildlife.
from going extinct.
Once gone,
that are gone forever and there's no going back.